Hey, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to show you guys my freeze dryer setup, and mostly to show you this little filter that I got set up to deal with I didn't spring for the expensive pump because I had an idea that it's actually worked pretty well to negate that. So let me bring you in and I'll show you what I got. Say fab it all.
Hello. Let's go.
So I'm running the mid-size freeze dryer, and I didn't get the super expensive pump. I just got the standard pump. And in there, they say that you are supposed to filter the oil every 3 to 4 cycles, and you just put it in a glass or a cup with a coffee filter and then let it drain through. And I realized that I know a way to do that easier. So what I have on here is a kidney loop. And what a kidney loop is it takes a small amount of the oil and constantly circulates it and cleans the oil. It's used on certain types of machinery use this and everything. So what I have is I have it set up to suck off of the drain. It goes into this peristaltic pump, and this is similar to or the same kind of pump that they use for IVs, where it's a little roller in here and it like pushes on this hose, and it's very low flow, but I don't really care. So I'll run this for maybe 2 to 3 hours per cycle, or just whenever I feel like turning it on. I'll just turn it on and run it. And it just sucks. I think I don't even know the numbers. It's really low flow, but if I I'll turn it on in a minute. But so I go through here, I go into this filter. This is actually a fuel filter, a diesel fuel filter. And the reason why I got this is it also is a water separator, because a lot of what gets into the oil is water. So I have this fuel or oil water separator, and then I dump it right back into the inlet, or this is the fill. I ended up having to make this part. I made it out of Delrin. Yeah, it's nothing fancy. So that's how it works. So when I come over here, open the valve, I want to eventually set it up to where it's on a timer. So whenever the pump turns on, it just turns on for, like I said, 2 or 3 hours. It seems to be enough. I have some pictures of what it looks like when it starts, and then after it's done. So let me show you how low a flow it really is. So this is the outlet. So you can see that's how much comes through. So it's not a lot, but after a few hours, it actually cleans a lot of water and debris out of it. Uh-oh. Hold on. So that's my setup for filtering that oil. And it actually keeps it pretty clean. So all I end up doing is replacing oil as necessary. So let me show you how much water ends up in this filter. So I've ran this, this is about 3 cycles, and I haven't drained this. So it captures the water in this bowl, because water is heavier than oil. And then every once in a while, I just have to come in here and open this valve, and this drains all the water out. So, but you can see how much water gets in that oil when it comes through. You'd think that because of how hot this gets, that it would evaporate out, but it just doesn't. It stays in there. So all in all, this setup cost about, the pump was about $30. This is about $20, $30. It's a really cheap one. I actually have a problem where it leaks on the top. And then whatever this cost to make, this didn't cost me anything, but I had the tools to do it. And then just some tubing that I had. I actually already burned through one of these pumps. I should say, this one cost about $20. It did not last very long. And then this one was a little bit more. I think I paid $40 for this one, just on Amazon. The problem is there's a huge price jump from these cheaper peristaltic pumps to the more expensive dosing pumps. which can cost hundreds of dollars. So all in all, the setup only cost me what, $50-$60, but it's much cheaper than a $3,000 or what is an $1,800 oilless pump. And then I 3D printed this little funnel for the trays that I just you set the tray in here, hold the bag on the bottom, and then dump the tray out. So that's my freeze dryer setup. Hope you like it. Hit the like, subscribe, and I got some more videos coming. Been working on some. It's been a fun year. So.
That's like. Oh yes. Come on in, Patrick. So.